This needed to reach you, and it needed to reach you before tomorrow. Something is shifting, and if you're not aware, you're about to miss a critical turning point, a personally delivered message sent directly to you from the Pleiades. This isn't a general broadcast, it's an individual call, a specific invitation for those who are ready to step into a new level of understanding. This is not about fear, but it is about time. A window is closing, and if you don't recognize the signs, this opportunity may be lost, leading to a feeling of being disconnected and off course from your true path. There is a profound reason why you're hearing this now, and it's far from accidental. You are being called by the ancient wisdom of the Seven Sisters, the Pleiades. They have been guiding humanity for eons, shaping our spiritual journey, and now they are reaching out again in a new and deeply personal way. The Pleiades aren't just a distant constellation, they are a living force, a source of higher knowledge that has been interwoven into the fabric of human history, and their influence extends far beyond what most people perceive. They're linked to the sacred number 7, a number that resonates throughout the esoteric traditions, from the 7 chakras to the 7 dimensions, and that number serves as a key, unlocking a deeper understanding of these messages. This isn't abstract theory, it's a living current of wisdom being offered directly to you. Those messages aren't just for anyone, they are for a specific subset of individuals, those who are tuned into a deeper frequency. If you feel a pull, a resonance with the words you are hearing, it's no coincidence. You are part of this select group, and this timing is no accident. The Pleiades have chosen you to receive these messages, and it's a responsibility as much as it is an honor. This isn't merely a cosmic event to be observed, it's a deeply personal shift that will impact each of us uniquely, and those who are attuned will feel its impact most profoundly. If you ignore this call, if you fail to recognize the signs being offered, the transformation that is available may be missed. The messages you're about to receive have the potential to accelerate your spiritual growth, unlock hidden aspects of your being, and align you with your true purpose. It is a catalyst for profound and positive change, and the way you choose to respond will shape the experiences you have. This is not about passively receiving information, it's about actively participating in your own evolution. Your choices will determine how far you can go, and the potential for transformation is limitless. It is not a passive event, it's a call to action, and this means that your choices matter more than ever. The tomorrow we are speaking of is not necessarily just a literal 24-hour period. It's a symbolically significant marker, a turning point on your spiritual timeline, the opening of a new gateway, and that gateway is opening soon. The Pleiadian energy is not just an abstract force, it is a specific vibration, a frequency that carries encoded messages from the Pleiades, and you can sense it. You might feel it as a subtle tingling in your hands, a wave of warmth across your chest, or even a slight shift in your perception of the world around you. These are not vague sensations, they are the energetic signatures of the Pleiadian messages being sent directly to your system. The messages will come in many forms, and those forms will be unique to you. Vivid dreams filled with symbolic imagery, heightened intuition that feels like sudden flashes of knowing, recurring synchronicities that feel too meaningful to ignore, even a sudden understanding that just arrives from nowhere. You'll see these messages unfold in layers, and it's all intentional. These patterns are not random. They are carefully placed clues and codes, and you have the capacity to decipher them if you only pay attention. Are you noticing repeating numbers? Are there specific colors that have been showing up in your life? Have you been drawn to certain symbols as though a hidden language is being revealed? This isn't just coincidence, it's intentional. The messages from the Pleiades often arrive in the quiet moments, hidden in plain sight, woven into the fabric of your everyday life, and you must learn to see them. Have you felt any unusual sensations lately, even if subtle? Have your dreams become more vivid, more charged with meaning? Are you sensing a subtle shift in the air, a change in the rhythm of the world around you? The messages are there, just waiting to be seen. The coming moments are vital, and you can harness these energies. In the coming moments, I will reveal the steps that you can take to understand these messages and align yourself with the power of the Pleiadian energy. The messages you're receiving from the Pleiades are not one-dimensional. They're multi-layered, like a complex code waiting to be deciphered, and they can manifest in various forms, each carrying a different type of information, a unique energetic signature, a personal key to unlock deeper understanding. You might think of it as a kind of cosmic language, spoken through dreams, waking life synchronicities, direct intuitive knowing, physical sensations that act as energetic triggers, and even through the subtle shifts in your external environment. It's not that you will receive only one of these messages, it's that you are likely to experience many, each building upon the last, each providing a crucial piece of the larger puzzle. So you must stay aware, as the universe is speaking directly to you and using every means possible to make contact. It's time to become a careful observer of your inner and outer world, because the messages are coming in many ways. Are you ready to see them? Are you ready to decode this personal transmission? Let's begin with the messages that often arrive in your dream states, those liminal spaces where the veil between worlds thins, where symbols speak louder than words, where your subconscious mind can freely explore the deeper meanings hidden within. Your dreams are not just random images, they're often coded messages from the Pleiades, filled with symbolic meanings and emotional imprints that require careful decoding. It's not always about the literal events within the dream itself, but about the patterns you find there, the recurring themes, the unusual colors, the specific figures that appear, and most importantly, the intense emotions you feel while dreaming. If you've been experiencing unusually vivid or bizarre dreams, pay close attention, those are not random. Some dreams are more straightforward, offering direct guidance or insight, while others are more symbolic, requiring deeper introspection and reflection. Start a dream journal, and the moment you wake up, record everything that you can remember. Even the seemingly insignificant details could hold a crucial clue. Meditate on your dreams, asking for clarity, setting your intention to understand the messages that your subconscious mind is trying to reveal. These aren't just random thoughts. They are the language of the Pleiades, whispering to you in the quiet hours. Then there are the synchronicities, those seemingly random occurrences that feel too meaningful to be mere coincidence, the moments when the universe aligns events, people, and information in your path. The Pleiades often use these moments as a way to guide you, nudging you in the right direction. These are not random events, they're deliberate alignments, highly intentional and personalized to you. Perhaps you've been noticing repeating number sequences, such as 3, 7, or 11. These numbers hold a specific spiritual significance, resonating deeply with the energy of the Pleiades. The number 3 often represents divine harmony, the union of mind, body, and spirit. 7 is the number of the Pleiades themselves, symbolizing spiritual awakening and wisdom. 11 is a master number, signifying spiritual awareness and enlightenment. These sequences can be seen on license plates, clocks, receipts, anywhere, and their appearance is not accidental. You might find yourself encountering specific symbols repeatedly, the same images appearing in different contexts, like a secret code that only you can understand. You might have unexpected meetings, chance conversations that feel too significant to ignore. Pay attention to those seemingly random events, because they're clues guiding you towards the next step on your path. These are not just nice coincidences, they're a personal form of communication, specifically crafted for you. There's also the concept of intuitive knowing, the quiet voice within you, the feeling that guides you without the need for logical explanation, the sense that you just know something is true. The Pleiades also speak through this form of direct guidance, and it often manifests as a heightened awareness, a deeper connection to your inner wisdom. But it's important to understand the difference between intuitive knowing and wishful thinking, to distinguish between what is true guidance and what is simply your ego's desire. Intuitive knowing is often very quiet, not a loud voice, but a subtle sense of clarity, a feeling that is undeniable. You may experience sudden flashes of insight where ideas come to you fully formed, as though downloaded from a higher source. You might feel an internal compass guiding you towards a particular decision or course of action. It is not always easy to explain these intuitive nudges logically, but you sense they are true. To cultivate this ability, take time for quiet reflection, meditate, and listen to the whispers of your soul, and learn to trust what you feel. The universe is speaking to you in ways that may be hard to explain, but it is always clear if you know how to listen. These messages are also often accompanied by distinct physical sensations, like energetic signatures that you can feel within your body, creating a deeper connection to the physical reality of the message. You might experience tingling in specific areas, a sense of warmth or coolness that seems to emanate from within, a heightened sensitivity to light or sound, changes in your heart rate, an unexplained pressure or lightness in your chest. These aren't just random physical occurrences, they're the energetic signatures of the messages, and if you pay attention to these sensations, they will reveal more information. Your body is a finely tuned instrument, capable of receiving and interpreting these energetic transmissions. It's as though your physical form becomes a kind of antenna, picking up on subtle frequencies, the language of the Pleiades made physical. Notice where these sensations occur and what you are thinking or feeling at the time. It is not random, it is a personal code. This energetic language extends to your senses. Each sensory experience, what you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch, can be a carrier for information from the Pleiades, a method for delivering messages that speak directly to your core. You might start seeing colors that appear to glow, that seem more vibrant than they normally do, not in your mind's eye, but with your physical eyes. You could find yourself hearing sounds or tones that are not present in the external world, subtle hums or melodies that seem to originate from beyond the veil. You might smell unusual scents, fragrances that seem to appear out of nowhere, and this can often be linked to memories, feelings, and messages. You might suddenly taste something unique or even feel textures in the air, like a subtle shift in the vibrational energy all around you. The Pleiades use every means possible. Your senses are their canvas, and your experience is their message. It is up to you to notice it, to receive it. And you'll likely find that these messages also trigger specific emotional states, that these shifts in your moods should also be seen as a way to understand the messages being sent. You might feel a sudden wave of joy or happiness, an inexplicable sense of peace and calm, or the opposite, you might feel overwhelmed, unusually anxious, or even a strange sense of sadness. These shifts are not arbitrary fluctuations, they are often a reflection of the energetic information you are receiving. They can act as an emotional compass, guiding you towards your deeper understanding. These experiences will often be accompanied by a sense that something significant is happening, that a deeper truth is being revealed. Do not ignore your emotions, instead use them as signposts. All these experiences, all of these messages, can be intense, especially as the veil between worlds continues to thin, so it's crucial to stay grounded, to maintain a sense of centeredness, even in the midst of these heightened experiences. It is vital that you remain tethered to the earth, and that you don't get lost in the higher realms. Practice grounding techniques like spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the earth, listening to the sounds of the wind and the rustling of the leaves, anchoring yourself to the physical world. Engage in activities that connect you to the present moment, focusing on your breath or the sensation of the ground beneath your feet. Find time for silence, allow your mind to quiet and your body to relax. Use meditation as a way to return to center, to clear your mind, and to create space for these messages to be fully received. Intentional movement, such as dancing, yoga, or gentle stretching, can also help to anchor your energy in your physical body. Remember, you are here, and your physical body is a gift, so stay present in this moment. The Pleiadian energy often accompanies a thinning of the veil. The space between the physical and spiritual worlds becomes more transparent, and it becomes easier to access the higher dimensions. It may feel like a shift in your perception. The world around you might appear more vibrant, and you might start to sense a stronger spiritual presence. This is not just in your head, it's a very real shift in the energetic fields, and this often brings with it heightened intuition, as though your own psychic abilities are being activated. You may begin to see images or symbols in your mind's eye. You may begin to hear voices or tones that are not of this world. You may begin to feel a strong emotional connection to people or places, or to things that you have not been before. You might find that your knowing abilities seem enhanced, where you just know things without any logical reason. These are not just random gifts, they're natural abilities that are being activated, and they are meant to be explored. The clairs, as they are often known, are all deeply connected. Each aspect should be honed. This increased sensitivity can also lead to encounters with spiritual entities or guides, and if you are open to it, you may find yourself communicating with those who are on the other side. But it is important to discern between positive and negative influences, and to ensure that you are only working with beings that have your highest intention at heart. Not every spirit or every entity is benevolent, and your discernment is needed. You might find that you are communicating with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and other benevolent beings, but you must also be aware that lower vibrational entities may also be drawn to this increased energy. This is not something to fear, but it does require awareness, intention, and boundary setting. It requires self-trust. And during this time, setting firm energetic boundaries are essential because it ensures your own energy remains clear and safe. Use visualizations, imagine a shield of light surrounding you, create an energy field that is protected, strong, and safe. Use affirmations to reinforce your intention to connect only with beings of light, of love, and learn how to clear your own energy and how to break energetic cords that are no longer serving your highest good. You are not alone, but you must remain clear and in control. It is vital, therefore, to understand the urgency of acting before tomorrow, which is not just a literal 24-hour period, but a symbolic marker, an energy window, and that window is closing. It's about using the present energetic opportunity to its fullest potential and aligning yourself with the specific timeline of these shifts. What you do or do not do right now matters greatly. And as you move through the next few hours, look closely for those recurring patterns in your dreams, synchronicities, and sensory experiences. The universe is showing you the same images, the same feelings, the same numbers, again and again, because those patterns are not random, they're deliberate messages specifically for you to decode. This is not a one-size-fits-all interpretation. The universe is speaking to each of us in a language that is as unique as each of our individual souls. The messages you receive will be uniquely relevant to your own experiences, your own challenges, your own opportunities. They're designed to trigger your own intuitive wisdom, to unlock the potential that lies within you. This is a highly personal experience, a private dialogue between you and the Pleiades. Are you ready to engage in this sacred conversation? Now is the time to move from passive observation to active participation, and in the coming moments, I will give you concrete steps to help you transform your life. The tomorrow that we've been speaking of, the energetic window that's rapidly approaching, isn't just a random date on a calendar, it's a specific celestial event, a precise moment in time when the veil will be at its thinnest and the Pleiadian energy will reach its peak. It's happening on July 7th at precisely 7 p.m. in your local time zone. Mark that time, because it's not just a point in the day, but a doorway to a new phase of your existence, when the energy shifts and the messages that you've been receiving will crystallize into a clear path forward. This is not arbitrary, it's the precise moment of a powerful alignment between your planet and the Pleiades, and this alignment is designed to activate the wisdom that has been waiting within you, to unlock your spiritual potential, and to help you fulfill the purpose that you came here to achieve. Are you ready to step through that doorway? Are you ready to embrace your destiny? This is the moment we have been counting down to, and all the signs, the synchronicities, and the feelings are here to guide you. They are all leading to this moment. Now all of the messages that have been coming your way, through dreams, through synchronicities, through your intuitive knowing, through the physical sensations, and through the shifts in your senses, all of these seemingly different experiences are not separate or random. They are all interconnected, facets of the same sacred message, each one building upon the last. Each one showing you a piece of the puzzle, and now, finally, it is beginning to form a clear picture. The images you've been seeing in your dreams connect to the number sequences you've been noticing in your waking life. The physical sensations you've been feeling and the emotions you've been experiencing all amplify and clarify the inner knowing you are receiving. These are not isolated events, they are a unified whole. They all come from the same source, the Pleiades, and they are specifically designed for you, to guide you, and to show you the way forward. Think back and see how all these experiences begin to form a perfect picture. You hold the key to decode the full message. You might be wondering why are you being contacted so directly by the Pleiades? The answer is deeply personal. It's connected to your soul's unique path. It's woven into the fabric of your karmic journey. It's part of a spiritual contract you made long ago, and perhaps you have even lived lives among the stars. Your unique soul frequency resonates with the energy of the Pleiades. Your very being is aligned with their wisdom and their light. Your past life experiences, whether you are consciously aware of them or not, have prepared you for this moment. Your experiences have made you ready. Your journey has been leading you here. You have a specific role to play in the unfolding of this current spiritual shift. Your unique gifts and abilities are needed, and that is why they are reaching out to you, and that is why it's imperative that you listen to the messages that you're receiving, and that you follow the path that they are revealing. This is not an accident, it's an intentional connection, and you have been chosen for a reason. Feel the importance of this moment. And now let's shift our perspective on the challenges and disruptions that you might have been experiencing throughout this journey, those obstacles that might have felt like roadblocks, and let's see them for what they truly are: necessary catalysts for your spiritual evolution. These challenges have not been designed to hold you back, but to break down old limiting beliefs, to push you beyond your comfort zone, to help you step into a higher version of yourself. The difficulties you've faced have been preparing you for this very moment, sharpening your intuition, making you stronger, more resilient, and more aware of your inner potential. The disruptions you've experienced have created the space for new growth and alignment, each one a hidden blessing designed to guide you to this point. Now, you must embrace them and see them for the gifts that they truly are. Are you ready to see the beauty within the struggle? This is where the real power lies. These messages that are being sent to you are not just for your individual growth. They're part of a much larger cosmic narrative, an awakening of consciousness that is unfolding across the earth. Your personal journey is directly connected to the global shift towards higher understanding. Your individual experience is a vital piece of a much grander puzzle, and what you do with these messages will ripple outwards, impacting the collective consciousness. You are a part of this shift, and your individual awakening will contribute to the planetary evolution. The wisdom that you receive, the energy that you embody, will help illuminate the path for others. You are not alone in this. Many others are receiving these calls, and you are all connected. You are all working towards the same beautiful outcome. This shared purpose is what binds us together. Can you feel the connection to the larger whole? The recurring patterns that have been appearing in your life, the repeating numbers, the specific sensory experiences, the meaningful synchronicities, these are not random. They are part of a universal language, a coded message, meant to guide you through these shifts, and each of these patterns carries its own specific intention and meaning. The number 7, which is so present in the timing of these events, is a sign of spiritual completeness, an indication that you are on the correct path, aligning with your true destiny. The sensory experiences you have had are keys, each color, each sound, Each smell is there to help you navigate the Pleiadian energy to enhance your intuition. And the synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences, are roadmaps, signs from your soul showing you where you need to go. These are not abstract concepts, they are a concrete guidance system. Integrating these messages into your daily life is not just about understanding them, it's about acting upon them, allowing them to guide your choices, inform your decisions, and to align with your true purpose. As you move forward, use your increased intuitive wisdom to make choices that are aligned with your highest potential. Release the limitations that have been holding you back. Embrace the new path that is opening up for you. This is not just a potential future, it's a present reality, and you can create it. You now have the clarity, the understanding, the power to shape your world. And as you do so, you will begin to see that these changes are already occurring. You will notice how quickly your life shifts when you are aligned with your soul and with the energies of the universe. What path will you now choose? These events and the messages that you've been receiving are not isolated experiences. They are opportunities for profound and lasting transformation, a turning point in your spiritual journey, and the way that you approach this moment will determine the trajectory of your future. This is not just a fleeting moment. It's an invitation for you to step into a higher version of yourself, to release the fear that has been holding you back, and to embrace the love, the wisdom, and the potential that you hold within you. You are not a passive observer in these changes, you are an active participant in creating your destiny. This is your moment to choose your future. Are you ready to claim the power that has been waiting for you? This is your time to soar. The before tomorrow timeframe was never just about reaching a deadline, it was always about crossing a threshold, stepping through a doorway into a new phase of your personal and collective growth. July 7th at 7 p.m. is not an endpoint, but a beginning, an entry point into a new timeline, a new reality where your awareness is heightened, your intuition is clear, your connection to the spiritual realms is stronger than ever, and you are walking forward on your soul's true path, with love in your heart and with purpose in your soul. It's the start of a new energetic cycle, a journey that is filled with potential, with growth, and with an expansion of your consciousness. You are not just closing a door, you are opening a new one, and you must now walk forward with courage. And all the symbols, all of the patterns that have been recurring, the colors, the numbers, the synchronicities, they have not been random. They are all part of a very intentional guidance system. Each one has been created to support you and to show you the way forward. Now these patterns begin to resolve into a unified message, revealing the larger intention that has been guiding you, a personal message from the Pleiades that is as unique as you are. The color that has been appearing again and again, it represents a specific frequency and a unique quality of the Pleiadian light that is meant to illuminate your path. The number sequences, those are a kind of code, unlocking specific levels of spiritual wisdom and activation. And the synchronicities, those are all connected to a particular intention, creating a path for you, leading you in a very specific direction. And now, it must be clear that everything has been leading you to this moment. And as you integrate this knowledge, remember that the most important guidance you will ever receive comes from within, so it's vital that you trust your inner knowing and your intuitive understanding. What is the next step that feels right for you? What is your heart calling you towards? Do not look outside of yourself for the answers, look within, because that is where all the wisdom that you need is already contained. This is not about following a set of rules, it's about trusting your own soul's guidance, allowing your intuition to lead the way. And as you step forward, know that you already have all the tools you need and all the wisdom you require, so what will you create now? You have everything you need inside of you. Trust yourself. The urgency that you may have been feeling, the pressure that has been building in the days leading up to this shift, can now be released because you are now equipped and fully empowered to navigate what is to come. You have already integrated this knowledge, you have already made the necessary preparations, and you now understand how to use these messages to create a life that is aligned with your true purpose. You have everything you need to move forward with clarity and confidence, and there is nothing to fear. You are fully supported, and you are not alone. All the anticipation has led to this, and now that you are here, you can relax and simply enjoy the journey. You are ready. So now, with all of this in mind, what is the next step for you? What new path will you create now that you are aligned with this energy? What new wisdom awaits you? And how will this new level of understanding change the way that you interact with your relationships, with your career, with your overall spiritual path? Share your experiences in the comments below, connect with others who are walking this path, create a community of support where you can all share and grow together. This journey is not meant to be taken alone, and we're here to help each other. And as you step into your new tomorrow, understand that this is just the start of a larger cycle, that this is just one of many messages, and that there is much more wisdom and guidance to come. So if you enjoyed this, and you want more information and guidance, remember to subscribe, and until next time, take care.